What is up, you guys? This is Mini Superheroes Today. Hey guys, this is a follow-up on yesterday's haul. If you haven't checked that out, you can check it out at this link right here popping up somewhere. But anyways, here are the figures from that haul. So I paid $425 for a huge haul of bricks, and of course I fished out all the minifigures, and here's what we've got. We've got 2012 Hulk here, which is fantastic. We've got the Wampa, which is a really awesome figure. I've never had one of these in my collection, and I might sell it, I'm not sure. But in any case, if you see anything in this video that you like, be sure to visit the description, the link in the description below for where you can pick this stuff up from my eBay store. We've got this great Power Miners lava monster that is really cool. He's got this, like, switch on his back that moves his arm. It's a really neat figure, and honestly, something I never even knew existed from LEGO. Brand new to me. In any case, I've got all kinds of bags, as you can see in the corner here, and these are basically divvied up by value. So we've got Tony Stark, and he's like a $15 to $20 figure, the Iron Man 3 variant, so that was a really cool one to get. Here we've got some of the $15 figures, kind of in that range. We've got the Mark 42 Iron Man armor. We've got Clone Wars Ayla Secura, which is always a great figure. And then this one took me by surprise. This is the Native American Tribal Hunter from this collectible minifigure series 1. 10-year-old figure. Just incredible. I've never had one in my collection, and it's actually pretty cool to see one in person. Here we've got a bunch of figures kind of in the $10 range. We've got 2012 Loki. We've got this Clone Trooper Lieutenant figure. Very rare figure. He was a polybag figure. We've got Luminara, the Jedi, of course. We've got Mark 43 Iron Man from Age of Ultron. And then we've got what I consider to be the GOAT version of Darth Vader here. Let me get him centered up again. Kind of hard to see through the bag. Probably going to start taking these out of the bag because the bags get a little more populated. But anyways, we've got Darth Vader, which is very, very cool. And then we've got these $8 figures. So from here, I'm just going to start dumping them, or at least taking them out. We've got Energy J, great figure here. We've got Harry Potter figure here. I think that's Drafoy or something. I've never seen Harry Potter, fun fact. Now, this Anakin's interesting. If you look at his head, it's a Clone Trooper head, and this version of Anakin was exclusive to a Nintendo DS accessory pack. So, it's not particularly like the best Clone Wars Anakin ever, but it is something kind of different. Here we've got two versions of Cole, two of the same version, that is. Kind of weird that whoever had this collection had two of the same figure, but every once in a while you'll see that. On my last video, somebody commented and said that this was actually a pretty rare LEGO Ninjago figure, so I guess it is. I looked him up on Bricklink, and I think he's kind of in that $8 range. Then we've got this Scout Trooper figure, and what's cool about this one is his head turns around, and on the other side, he's got just a like masked face there, like he's wearing a balaclava or whatever, so that's kind of cool. Now, this is kind of figures in the $6 range, and something that really interested me here is Tarkin. This Tarkin is from the Death Star, the first Death Star playset, so obviously this person had that, but the bricks I went through really didn't have anything indicating that set was in there other than the figures, of course. Here we've got a TIE Pilot figure, very cool. We've got some Republic Commando figures, always awesome looking figures if I do say so myself. We have not one but two 2012 Thors, neither of which have their hammer, but still cool to see those. We've got Ventress here. We've got 2012 Captain America, still a great figure. We've got some Ultra Agents here. Both of these guys are just absolutely awesome. Look at that great shoulder armor. We've got the CMF Businessman. We've got two Chewbacca's. Both are looking great there. We've got the Mandarin, we've got Han Solo, and we've got a Clone Wars Clone Trooper. So that's pretty cool. Now let's go ahead and move on to our $5 figures. Kind of playing cleanup here. So while we're transferring to the $5 figures, I went through all the bricks, and I'll kind of show you some of the brick finds too at the end here, but I went through all the bricks, and I ended up just selling the bulk back again on Facebook Marketplace once I, kind of went through the better stuff, and that's that. So here we've got two Geonosins, pretty cool. This person allegedly, well, not allegedly, I saw it with my own eyes, had two Geonosin cannons. Here we've got four classic-style clone troopers, or excuse me, stormtroopers, which is pretty cool to add a bunch of those up for army building. So get those guys back in the bag here. We've got a mummy for monster fighters. We've got Plo Koon's Astromech droid. We've got the Galaxy Patrol CMF. We've got Lego Dimensions Doctor Who. We've got Lloyd, Kai. We've got more Harry Potter here. Once again, sorry I don't know who the Harry Potter characters are. I, of course, know that's Harry Potter. We've got Owen Grady here. We've got the zombie driver from the Monster Fighter series. We've got some Ninjago snake people here. And then last from the $5 pile, we've got a Zane figure. So that's cool. So now these are going to start to get pretty crazy because we've got a lot of figures. Not quite as interesting as we get down to the bottom here, but kind of show you these a little bit at a time. We've got Wu. We've got zombie Geonosians. Kind of crazy, honestly. Zombie Geonosians. It's like my worst nightmare. We've got some Chima. We've got some Ninjago here with Zane. Got another Zane. Got the Swamp Monster and the Old Republic Trooper. Got Barriss Ofree. Got Ninja Turtle. R2 and Luke. We've got these Alien Conquest figures. Guess I'll show you these in the bag just to speed up time a little bit. We've got Wu, Ultra Agent, C-3PO, Pilot, Kai, Foot Soldier, Cowgirl, and we've got the CMF Princess. So that's pretty cool. Some great figures here. And like I said, as we get into the more common figures, you know, they're going to be worth less because they are common and there's going to be more of them. So I think I'll just kind of show you these in the bag from here. These are the $3 figures. C-3PO, got some Chima, got Anakin, some Star Wars. You know, these figures do kind of start to get a little bit less interesting because they're more common. Less interesting, more common. Funny how that works. But in here we had tons of Chima, tons of Ninjago, mostly like soldiers and things like that. So nothing too crazy in here, but let's go ahead and walk through the brick stuff that I found, like as far as the sets themselves. All right, so now I'm freehanding a little bit, but the 70751 Temple of Airjitzu is 100% complete here. Well, there was one missing piece, but it wasn't too integral, really. But yeah, pretty amazing. That is up in my eBay store. If you guys want to check out the link in the description, you know, like I said, I do have some stuff on eBay, so you can check that out. All right, and as far as like brick bulk stuff go, we had this dino set here, which is complete except for the big T-Rex and some of these smaller dinosaurs. I guess the kid that owned this stuff before took that stuff out, and yeah, so down here we've got most of the Doctor Who police box. Couple little pieces missing here and there, but by and large, pretty cool to get that. We have the Rockefeller Center piece here, centerpiece, but that's not what I meant. This is the architecture set, which is very cool. This is like a $44 piece on its own, even on the aftermarket now. Got some Alien Conquest here. I think that's the line for that. We've just got some miscellaneous figures here, which weren't finished, but I did want to show you guys this. So it would be easy to overlook this figure, but on the back, it's the 2012 Nashville Lego Store commemorative figure. And there's not one, not two, but 3 of those in here. So it's pretty cool to have the complete set, because Lego stores would do like sets of 3 to commemorate the opening of Lego stores. And being that I live in Nashville, it's pretty cool to have the commemorative set for my local store. In any case, lots of figures that I wasn't able to complete just because, you know, they might be missing, like in Hawkeye's case here, I couldn't find the hair or the extra hand, or like in the case of Vern from TMNT, like I couldn't find his hairpiece. So, you know, there's just that kind of miscellaneous stuff here, but some stuff lying around like Celebration Luke, the Naboo planet. Those sets were always cool. I've got the Death Star over here, just needing to be reassembled. Got a bunch of figures in here that are just miscellaneous parts, like again, like, you know, legs I couldn't match up with somebody, or like, you know, I couldn't find his head or something. So kind of a bummer not to be able to finish those out, but I did try my darndest. Here we've got a bunch of Atlantis figures, like the bad guys and the sharks and stuff, so just kind of a lot of that stuff. Here we've got a bunch of power functions pieces. That's kind of cool. And then sliding over here, I'm saving the best for last. These are the figures that I definitely want to keep for my collection. This is the werewolf from the Monster Fighters. I don't know who this is, but I just thought he looked kind of cool. Little kid Boba Fett. I always loved this Jay figure, even though I'm not a huge Ninjago fan. This Hero Factory figure was really cool. Doctor Who, I didn't have him before, so it's cool to add him. And I just thought she was cool. And then I found this CMF Judge in there, but I am saving my favorite part for last, and that is this right here. This is the LEGO Architecture Falling Water set. You guys might not even know what Falling Water is, but I'm originally from Pennsylvania, and Falling Water is like this really cool architectural place to go visit up in the mountains by where my family and I used to camp. And I didn't get this set. It came out in my LEGO Dark Ages, and it's really expensive now, and I couldn't believe it was in here, 100% complete. I just had to fish out the pieces. Well, it's missing a couple of these like little tree builds, but I can build those out of spare pieces from my collection. So this was the whole thing, guys. Drop a comment below. Let me know what you think. And once again, don't forget that a lot of this stuff is in my eBay store if you want to add it to your collection and help support my channel. So all right, thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. If you liked what you saw and you liked what you heard, feel free to click that subscribe button for more LEGO content coming in the near future. So, thanks for tuning in to today's video, and until next time, build on.